So here we go. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing all okay. The restricted movement order has been extended. People get more worried, more scared, more panicky, more anxious. In my recent survey that you see here as a web link as well, I heard more and more people feel a little bit like tension is building up within them and they're not feeling good anymore. Things can change very quickly. It is really a challenging part. So for the next half an hour or so, I would like to spend I would like to share one powerful tool with you in a moment about how you can actually access an inner state of calmness very, very quickly, because it is possible through the science of NLP and hypnosis that we are doing today. It's no longer just explaining. Well, there's some explanation be required, of course, but it's about doing an exercise as well. Along that line, please feel free to comment, to share this video. I posted in one thing here. Tell me how excited you are to be here, because hey, we need more positive thinking. We need more positive motivation. We can't sit at home and only be sob story. We need to have the activity. We need to have fun. And yes, Mickey and Vanessa, good to see you, and I hope you're also excited. So for the next 25 minutes, half an hour or so, can I please ask you to stay focused? Make sure you switch off all distractions from the outside world, like Netflix, like all your other tabs that you have open on your laptop right now. Would be really awesome if you could stay with me. Because what I'm sharing with you is important and I want you to get it so deeply. You might have to watch it 2 or 3 times, at least a specific part, but you must get it in a manner that everybody else around you, your family, your friends that you are in contact with, those people you are staying with right now, your children, your wife, your husband, your spouse, your father, your parents, your grandparents, whoever is at home with you, that they are also able to do the same technique that I'm sharing with you in a moment. So please, who am I actually to share that stuff with you? Well, my name is Andreas. I'm a German here, living in Malaysia for many years. Germans never get rid of their accent. So I see myself as specialized in the mind. I've learned NLP, hypnosis, timeline therapy, tools of the mind that helps people to make changes inside that brain and mind and body and emotional states very, very quickly. Change doesn't need to take long. It is possible. It's possible to make changes quickly if you know how to access that little stuff, that unconscious mind, subconscious mind within us. So hey, I mentioned it earlier, people are stressed out nowadays already. They're freaking out, you know, they don't know how to handle it anymore. The pressure is getting stronger and stronger. People feel getting stressed out. They're starting to tell me in my coaching online communication, they're saying the family relationship gets slightly stressed out in the meantime as well. Feels they're at the boiling stage when somebody is saying the wrong thing. They are tense and might explode actually, and we don't want to have that. We want to have people in a positive mindset. Because hey, I strongly believe that when we are doing this negative state, and which is also caused by information overload overall as well, if this is happening, if we are becoming more and more negative overall, what will happen is that then people, while the negative vibration gets out more in the universe, how can we initiate change if we are not positive within ourselves? You know, if we have a positive, if we want to strengthen our immune system overall, we need to stay calm, we need to stay relaxed, we need to think positive and be motivated and go forward step by step. I hope you guys overall listening and watching this right now, you can agree with me. If you can agree with me, please Give me some likes here, type in some likes. I need your feedback. Would be really, really, really awesome, because I'm sharing something very important with you in a moment, in just a moment. So Mickey, Vanessa, how are you doing overall right now? I saw Vanessa. Also, you gotta check out her Facebook page every day at 6:30. She's doing some awesome yoga. You can learn yoga online with her right now every single day. And it's awesome what she's sharing with you. Other people pay hundreds of dollars to be able to participate in their class, and she's sharing this with you for free right now. So you really, really, really have to get into her Facebook as well to get to know her. And Mickey is an online guy as well, online advertising. He's a guy who knows a lot about what's going on in the online world. But I'm talking about stress today and what needs to happen so our stress level can get reduced and we become more calmer, more relaxed. Because hey, as I do prepare for this one here right now, what I figured out was really like that we have that stress, the activity on our body then really is, we have headache. We feel headache within us when we are in the mood of anxiety. So the impact of stress on body and mind, you can see it down here right now. And when we have a headache, when we feel anxious, we might just overeat. And many people start to eat too much already. Hey, and they go pictures around and images around what will happen if we are staying longer indoors. We are overweight, they're putting on more weight, and then you need to spend more money ultimately or more exercise to reduce your weight again. We might feel muscle tension and pain, we feel restless, you want to get out of here, and the rooms are getting too small, and we might have angry outbursts. We might get get pissed off, sorry language, with people who are simply say something and we are bursting out because the ceiling is coming down, falling on our head. We have chest pain. Stress can cause chest pain. Lack of motivation can also happen. And we might start to take drugs or alcohol, drink too much alcohol because everything gets too constricted in us. People might feel fatigue. Hey, stress can cause people to feel fatigue because we want to sleep. It's sleeping in. Right now it's okay to sleep. Hey, but what happens if you sleep over and over again? It becomes a habit as well. We feel overwhelmed, too much information, don't know how to act in. I had a Facebook Live yesterday on this one as well. We might smoke more even overall, okay? Change in our sex drive. And the stress is happening. We might say right now, sorry to say this blatantly forward, you know, we might say, hey, now I have time to have more sex with my partner. But hey, if you're stressing ourselves so much out, if relationship gets stressed out already, what can happen is that our sex drive actually changes and we have less sex, which is not so good, okay? And we might have a social withdrawal, being locked in for such a period of time. I was out today for a little while, brought food to my sister-in-law, just about 600 meters from here, and I felt like, whoa, the world is empty, people aren't around. I felt like it's a new world outside there, but I felt a bit different overall, a bit scary. Stress can cause the body to feel upset, and we might feel sad and depressed overall, and we might exercise less often. And being at home, of course we are exercising less, and it is terrible overall because again it might cause us to put on the weight. This information comes from the Mayo Clinic. You can see the source here right now, so I'm not just making that up by myself. I found that overall. And now, are you ready for an exercise? Because now I want to share something with you which might sound a little bit funny, which is not funny overall, but it's about, hey, when we are stressed out, what happens, our vision is getting constricted. In NLP, in science, we call it foveal vision. And foveal vision, and it's a bit wrong, I changed it a little bit accidentally, the words below. Foveal vision is actually a sympathetic nervous system is activated. This is happening when we are stressed out. Fight or flight response is happening. Not good, it is scary. We want to get out of that foveal vision, that stress response in our body. It's when we get fight or flight, our vision shrinks down and we are focusing on one thing only, and that one thing could be nowadays everything is wrong. So I want to share with you something, and you have to do this as well, something which can cause you to actually feel instantly relaxed. Before I share it with you, hey, we have a couple of people watching here. I don't even know who's watching here right now. It would be lovely if you were to introduce yourself. If you say who is watching it right now, this Facebook Live here. And then once you are ready, I'm more than happy. If you are ready, are you ready to learn? Are you actually really ready to learn how to get from full field vision into peripheral vision, to get from a stressed body and mind to a calm state instantly? Are you ready? Would you like to say yes in the comment box here right now if you are actually ready? I want you to actually type in that you are ready. Hey Cindy, you are here as well. Mickey, please type in yes if you are ready. Then once I've done that, not he, like Mickey said before, or Cindy's saying right now, but please say yes, I'm ready. I want to hear, I want to learn how I get into a calm state of mind pretty instantly, because in a moment it is exercise time coming up. Cindy says yes. Who else says yes? Mickey says yes. Vanessa says yes. Okay, enough of talking. What I want you to do right now, and let me remove those little things here. That was a source actually. Yeah, here the difference between sympathetic and parasympathetic system is actually what you can see here on the screen right now. I'm leaving it up here. I don't want to read the text to you right now. At a later stage, you will have enough time when you watch that video later on to watch it in your own sweet time. I'm removing this one right now, I'm removing this one right now, and I'm removing this one right now. And what you need to do, and I'm even removing my earphones. Rosanna, yes, good to see you here as well. And I hope you can still hear me. So what I want you to do, imagine we are always, most of the time nowadays, actually in full field vision, especially when we are looking at our phone. Like this, our vision shrinks down to just that little screen that we're holding in front of us. Same thing when we're on the laptop, we are focusing on the laptop, our vision shrinks down. It stresses out our body. And a stressful situation like from the outside, too much information coming in, is also stressing out our body. So in order to do this, you need to go from something which we call full field vision. You need to go to peripheral vision. Let me move this up a little bit. Peripheral vision. And I want to share that with you by pointing a finger, not that finger, but a finger, and wiggling my hands and arms. And I want you to do that as well. And as you do this, what will happen is that instantly you start to feel a sense of relaxation, calmness coming over you, because what you are doing is basically you're removing the conscious mind for a moment, and the unconscious mind is getting to the forefront of your overall, well, I don't know how to describe it. Your conscious mind just simply moves out of the way for a while. So what I want you to do is to pick a spot in front of you and focus on this spot in front of you. It might be a spot on the wall, it might be a picture, it might be something. Focus on that spot right now and have both fingers stretched out and focus on this spot. And as you are focusing on the spot, I want you to start wiggling your hands and move the hands further and further to the side here right now. And as you do not lose track of your fingers. You will realize that you are actually starting to expand your vision more and more. I can still see my fingers left and right wiggling here right now, even they are pretty much at the side of me right now. Your vision will become a little bit less blurry. You won't see the fingers as if they were in front of you. There will be a little bit less blurry. Your vision, your eyes will go a little bit defocused. But as you're doing it, what you realize overall, that you can start, I can see my fingers still left and right wiggling away from me. And your eyes are defocusing. And as you are doing this, You don't need to hold your finger up all the time. After a while, you can remove the finger while you're still having your vision left and right, that you see more than you've ever seen before. And as you do this, what will happen is that you get a certain sense of relaxation, of calmness coming in from within yourself. It has not been said, I'm not saying that it will instantly happen, that you immediately see your hands all the way to the back. But you can also start, as you're wiggling your hands left and right, at a later stage as you're practicing it more often, you can actually see even a top of you. You can see the bottom, the floor below you. And if you're really lucky, what I can do sometimes more and more often, you can actually start to see behind you. You can actually, I can still see my hands wiggling behind me, even though they are behind my body, already behind right now. So I can still see my hands wiggling here. And that causes me, even in a situation which causes people to stress out, to stay calm and relaxed if I choose to. And I wonder how you feel about right now, ladies and gentlemen, watching this Facebook Live. Are you feeling right now a little bit more relaxed within yourself already? Because by that time when you are doing this, your eyes will get a little bit more defocused. They might get into a state of looking a little bit dreamy overall. Because it is what we in hypnosis call as well, you're starting to a little bit zone out. It's possible. I'm doing this all the time. I'm walking around like this one all the time. I'm always in peripheral vision. I can still see my hands. I can still see my bookshelves left and right here right now. I'm always feeling the sense of calmness within myself. So let me know, guys, if you feel the calmness within yourself right now as well. And I want to share with you one more trick which is still possible to do this while you're doing this one as well, which helps you to remove or silence your inner self-talk. And that actually, Vanessa, you might know this if you're still watching, this actually comes from the yoga, from the science of yoga. See, our teeth here, we have got our teeth, our front teeth here. And behind, where are the front teeth? Behind are touching the flesh, where the teeth are entering the tooth flesh, the flesh. If you are gently touching the tip of your tongue, again, that part of your, where the teeth are entering your gum, it's not flesh, it's gum. where your teeth are entering the gum, if you are holding the tip of your tongue against this part where your teeth are touching the gum, as if you were to balance a little pearl, or you're not pressing hard, but you are touching it. I don't want to show it to you because my mouth, I don't know, I want to open my mouth too much so you can see my tongue. I don't want to do that right now. But if you are pressing the tongue against this gum, where the teeth are entering the gum, the tongue pressing against the gum, you will feel your self-talk in your head is actually slowing down. For some people, the self-talk is actually totally disappearing. Try it out. I would like to know how you go about doing it overall, because it feels good. So I've shared with you right now 2 tips. One is called peripheral vision, how we are going from foveal vision, and it is good to teach the children as well, because nowadays when we are so often on the phone, we are constantly in foveal vision. When we are looking at the laptop constantly, we are restricting our vision onto the laptop, which is not good overall. So what happens if you're going into peripheral vision? I'll show it to you one more time. So you're stretching out, you're finding a spot on the wall, and you're going left, right, wiggling your hands, and then you're feeling a sense of calmness overtaking your body. And then together with the teeth, with the tongue pressing against that part where your teeth are entering the gum, you feel your self-talk slowing down inside your mind. And that is two powerful tools that you can actually use in times of stress like this right now. And I would like you to actually not go out, let's stay at home, but share this with your friends as well. Share this video with your friends. It would be lovely if you need more help regarding, and hey, I want to share something else with you. If you need more help regarding busting the stress, because sometimes you need to go into deeper hypnotic states to allow the stress to disappear. So what you can do, and I don't necessarily always like to do this, but it's also possible if you were to go to our mind's door that I showed you here right now. You can, not this one, this one. No, that's me right now. I didn't want I wanted to show you actually, okay, I'm in the wrong slide right now. If you go to, okay, let me just check that out here one more time. Okay, if you go to this website that I show here right now, and you have a chance to, then you would have a chance to actually purchase a course, Bust Stress Now. It's a hypnotic course that allows you for a couple of minutes in your day-to-day life to really put on your earphones, listening to the instruction, following the instruction, and feel the stress just evaporating from your life overall. That's another possibility that you can use as well. But I think that what I shared with you earlier, the peripheral vision, plus the tip of your tongue pressing gently against the gum, or the teeth connect to the gum, yeah, that's the right one, teeth connect to the gum, would be sufficient as well. Tomorrow I'm going to share some more material from the science of NLP with you, so that you are able to even feel better about yourself. Not sure which one I'm going to share with you. If you want to go into emotional mastery, that you can choose at the tip of your, not the tip of your tongue, instantly to access positive states some more. Or if you want to learn to remove yourself from negative states instantly as well. There are two possibilities. We do one after the next over the next couple of days here in this Facebook Live. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Leave a comment in the comment box, so if Facebook algorithm picks up that this video really rocked. Share it with your friends, share it with your partners, share it on your timeline. I would really appreciate that. And again, of course, hey, I want to share that one more time. Please complete my survey that I can give you more tips on how to remove the panic stress from your life in this times we are living in right now. Until I see you tomorrow morning, see you tomorrow evening again, take care, stay healthy, stay indoors, bye bye, and see you tomorrow.